Hi guys, welcome back. It is Pretty Keto with a new video. So today we're going to be discussing the do's and don'ts when you're going to the grocery store. So what you're purchasing and what you should not be purchasing. Be sure to stay tuned till the end of the video with my top 5 staples that I always have on hand and I never run out of. So let's go ahead and dive on in. Produce. Let's go ahead and get started with our produce. Produce, it includes your zucchini, you've got your cabbage and mushrooms, leafy greens, broccoli, cauliflower. I don't like when people say cauliflower, but that's how it is spelled, so I like cauliflower. So I'll call it cauliflower, radishes, spinach, kale, you've got bell peppers, your chilies. I love making salsas, and that's like a big staple in my house is like making fresh homemade salsa. So that, garlic, green beans, it's another really good one. Fresh herbs, which I always have some fresh herbs. They're super good for you. There's so many wonderful qualities about them that you can have. So I love fresh basil with some tomato and some mozzarella and balsamic, a caprese salad. My favorite, fresh rosemary on some chicken is so delicious. So those are your couple things, because your carbohydrates are your vegetables, and that's where you're getting that's clean, healthy carbs. 5 to 10% of that is your calorie intake. So you want to make sure that you're getting plenty of leafy greens for the high fiber in them. Roast them up, put some grass-fed butter on them, little salt and pepper. It is so great. And then your next thing is your berries. You want to stick to your berries as strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, lemons, limes, avocados, huge. Granny Smith apples. You want to stick with the Granny Smith apples because they don't have all the sugar as like a Washington or a Gala, however you want to say it, or the Honey Crisp apples. They're more high in sugar, so you want to stay clear of those and stick to a nice sour Granny Smith apple. Grapefruit is also pretty good for a keto diet. Half a grapefruit, for breakfast or lunch, just a snack. That's also really good for you as well. So a lot of times your fruits might not be in season, so you want them at peak season, and that's when they are at their best. When they are not in peak season, go ahead and get yourself frozen vegetables. Frozen vegetables are so good. I love having plenty of them in my freezer. They're just quick and easy. And they stay good for a very long time, so that's always good. And when you get a chance to buy in bulk, buy them in bulk. Costco or Sam's Club, they have the huge bags of the cauliflower rice. I buy that at Costco. Also broccoli, I always load up on my broccoli. Love broccoli. So if you can't get it fresh, which fresh will go bad quicker, go ahead and grab that stuff frozen. The berries are great for fruit smoothies. Let them defrost out. I add that to some Greek yogurt. It's also really good. I use a lot of it for baking. So take a look at that. Be sure you're looking and reading the back of that for any hidden sugars that are not natural from the berry itself. When you can buy organic, please buy organic. You just know that it's safe and clean, and not full of pesticides or anything that's not safe for your body. So when in doubt, buy organic. That sounds so weird. All right, next is our sweeteners. When you are reading the labels, they will have hidden sugars, so be sure you're taking a look at that. But your safe sweeteners that you do have on the keto diet is your monk fruit, which is one of my absolute favorites. It is really a refreshing sugar. I like that one. There's also Swerve. I love Swerve. Swerve is great for baking. Please use your sweeteners in moderation, guys. Just because it's keto friendly doesn't mean that you can just dump it and eat it all the time. But Swerve comes in granulated, brown sugar, confectioner sugar, great for baking. There is also stevia. People really love stevia. It's been around for a while. I'm not a big fan of stevia. I don't like the aftertaste that it gives me, but if you like it, please go ahead and get yourself some of that. There is also the erythritol that comes in a pure form, and xylitol. I don't have either one of those, but they are in your monk. I don't believe it's in stevia. I never really looked, but it is in like your Swerve. Be sure that you try it out before you eat it to make sure that you do not have any sort of an allergy to it. I did have a friend happen to have a large dose and had an allergic reaction. We're figuring it was from the erythritol. So take a look, make sure that you're not. Those are the sugars though. As far as your sweeteners go, natural is best as far as your berries. So there you go with that. Moving on, let's talk about our fats. Healthy fats, of course. 60 to 80% of your daily calories are coming from healthy fats. Healthy fats include your coconut, MCT oils, olive oil, avocado oil, ghee, flaxseed oil, which you should use in very small moderation. Also grass-fed butter. The few things that we do use is we have the Kerrygold. It's backwards either way because I have to use my phone today. I'm so sorry, guys. And I have it facing me so I can see what I'm doing. But we use the Kerrygold, salted, unsalted. They also have a garlic and herb one. Super delicious. We like to dump this on some roasted vegetables. So good. Your pancakes or your waffles. I even put that grass-fed butter inside of my coffee to make my Bulletproof coffee. Coconut oil in your coffee is also really, really good. The coconut oil is good at a high heat temperature. Same with your avocado oil. So if you're going to go after that, good for, baking with, cooking at high temps. Olive oil, super good for you, but you can't use that really at a high heat. So that's better for your salads with some lemon and some salt and pepper. Be sure to get yourself some lemons and limes. I forgot to include that with my berries. So get yourself some lemons and limes. They're great to have. Maybe I did say it. I don't even remember. I'd have to go back and listen to myself talk again, which I don't want to. So those are your healthy fats, but be sure that you are watching your fats that you are taking in. As far as your mayo, I had gotten one here by Kraft and it says avocado oil on it. I'm going to tell you guys, and it also says that it is made with cage-free whole eggs. That's wonderful and everything, but once you start reading those ingredients, please read your ingredients. I'm telling you now, on anything you buy, do not believe the outside, that front label, because looks can be so deceiving. Read your labels, guys. There are so many hidden things. This one here has avocado oil in it, but then it goes to canola oil, soybean oil, also vegetable oil. They're very bad. Trans fats, super bad for you guys. So be sure you're taking a look, reading your condiments, your salad dressings, your mayos. I've just recently ran into the Primal Kitchen. This one here is a chipotle lime mayo, and it is made with avocado oil, first ingredient. Same with my salad dressings. I've been using the Primal Kitchen's ranch, Caesar, green goddess. I mean, he has tons of them. And your first ingredient in there is going to be your avocado oil. Super good, right? It's great for your skin, your hair, your nails. Number one choice though is avocado oil. Just because it says organic, guys, read the ingredients. Please read the back on everything that you are purchasing, because it will take you out of ketosis. A lot of it is bad for you and you don't want that. So moving on, let's talk about our are dairy. So you're looking at your heavy creams, your sour cream cheeses, almond milk, coconut milk. I always have that. They're great for baking or just having a glass. Your cheeses, feta, the queso fresco, I already said feta, brie cheese, great. I love brie cheese. Blue cheese is a really good one. Mozzarella, Parmesan cheese. I use a lot of those in my fathead doughs. So I always have that kind of stuff on hand. Moderation though, guys. Dairy is always in moderation. Cottage cheese is a pretty good one. Full fat yogurts. You want to be sure that you're getting cage-free eggs, pasteurized eggs. So I always have that kind of stuff on hand. And then moving on, let's talk about our protein. 10 to 20% of your protein is clean proteins, you guys. Okay, that's what we're talking about here. So your grass-fed, anything grass-fed is a great keto option, and it's going to be a little more pricier. And I get it, budget friendly. If you have to go for, you know, that beef that is not grass-fed, it's not going to technically kill you. But I mean, we have to have some protein. So your clean proteins are going to be your best. Your organic meats, grass-fed bison, lamb, pasteurized chicken, wild-caught fish, wild-caught salmon. That is what you're looking for. Please do not get farm-raised. You don't want to be purchasing that kind of thing. So then you were talking about your nuts and your nut butters, almond butter, walnuts, coconut butter, peanuts, macadamia nuts, one of the best things. Macadamia nut butter is also really, really delicious. Peanut butter, be sure that you're taking a look. Don't be buying the ones that have sugar in it. I'm telling you, you really have to take a look. There's hidden sugars in almost everything. Dextrose. Dextrose is in everything, guys. I am not even kidding you. I walk through the grocery store and I read labels. Don't get into the dextrose, the cane sugar. Coconut sugar is also not even good. Be sure you're reading those labels though. Back to the clean protein, or no, I'm still talking. I'm on nut butters. What am I thinking? I have to have lunch, guys. So bear with me. Your nut butters though, make sure that you're getting that. Almonds. Almonds are really good for you. Macadamia nut seems to be the very, very, very best. And I love macadamia nuts. Also have a really great recipe. Throw some macadamia nuts in there. You're getting the best of both worlds, guys. Let's move on and talk about your pantry items, which I like to have on hand. Olives, pickles, sauerkraut, so good for you guys. I love to always have almond flour and coconut flour. Coconut flour is a lot easier on your guys' guts. Almond flour is a little bit more, a little bit harder to digest. You also have to be careful because of carbohydrates in that. And almond flour is so much easier to bake with. I do admit it really is, but be careful for the nut allergies. Be sure to, you know, test that out. You're looking for any like sugar-free pasta sauces, read the labels. Let's see, cocoa powder or cacao, 100% chocolate, or cacao, I should say. It's real cacao. Peppers, xanthan gum. That is your go-to if you need cornstarch. Do not use cornstarch, guys. It is not keto friendly. So that xanthan gum right there is a thickener, and it helps make your gravies and sauces and stuff, thicken up things. I have used it in baking. It's in a lot of my recipes. So pink Himalayan sea salt, always have that. Make sure you keep that there around. Baking powder, baking soda, just to name a few of your pantry needs. So be sure you guys have that kind of stuff. And I think I'm about done here as far as that. So those are just a couple of things. Be sure to go onto my website. It is ooprettyketo.com. I have a full shopping list there. There's also tons of tips and tricks and keto pointers, recipes. I've been trying to update and get you guys some new ones. Hopefully we can do that today. But take a look at it and go shopping and buy those healthier items. Make sure you're getting your healthy fats in. These are just a few of my items that I always have. But my top 5 key ingredients or key pantry items that I always have is my Kerrygold butter, grass-fed butter, rice cauliflower, organic. I love it because we love Spanish riced cauliflower. Always have a huge container, tons of them, lots of them. I keep them around. Green leafy vegetables. I think I have a salad every single day, and I make monster salads. They're super good. You can put so many good things on it. Feta cheese, olives, cucumbers, tomatoes. Drizzle that with some olive oil or some avocado oil, fresh avocado up on there. Oh, it's great, guys. So that's number 3. And also always have hard-boiled eggs. Love my hard-boiled eggs. Always have those. These are not cage-free, guys. I'm so sorry, but they're not. I got them on a big sale, so I loaded up on eggs. I love eggs. So that always hard-boil a whole bunch of them and just keep them inside of my refrigerator to grab and go. A quick snack. Dice that up, chop that up, put that on my salads. Egg salad sandwiches. So good. So that is my 4th thing that I always have. And number 5, I'm gonna have to say is my coconut flour or almond flour. Okay, so that's like 2 extras, but I don't even care. Those flours right there, I bake so much. I love cooking. We love cooking in here. We're really big on that. So I always have that to make things. I bake. I love making cookies and I love making mug cakes, guys. They're so fun. But go onto my site and take a look at it at Oh Pretty Keto. I have so many cool things on there that I really would like your guys' feedback on. Take a look. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap things up. So be sure to give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed my video. Subscribe. Comment, give me your feedback. Be sure to share this with somebody that might need it. And log on to my website, ooprettyketo.com, and also follow me on Instagram at oo_pretty_keto. I try to put up tons of food on there, which is horrible. I shouldn't do that, but I do. I post my meals. I love food, guys. I love baking and I love keto. I'll tell you, it has definitely changed my world.